Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and peace be with you, brothers and sisters of humanity. Thank you so much for watching my little videos, although my channel is not really growing much, but hopefully YouTube is hiding my channel. People can't even find it even when they search for it, but God willing, something is going to change, inshallah, bi'idhnillah kareem. Today I want to talk about this video I came across on Instagram. Here it is.
63% of youth suicides are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes.
You can't put that on the mother.
85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes. This shows that boys and girls need both their mother and their father. And I will tell you, as a father, I know from raising my son that he needs both me and his mother in his life.
You know, I don't know why this study keeps on mentioning single mother, single mother, single mother, instead of saying missing father, missing father, missing father. You know, I read the comments for this video, and it's horrific. The way men are blaming all the societal ills on women. Many of these men are men who are angry with women for, I don't know, blaming them for divorces and things like that. What's very interesting is that mothers don't really have a lot of options when it comes to walking away from their children. We are the ones that stay. We stay. It seems to me that we are being blamed for staying when fathers just walk away. Especially, let's be honest, most of the missing fathers, most of these fathers who are missing in action are often black men. For some reason, it appears that it's much easier for black men to walk away from their children compared to other men. I haven't done this study, but I know a lot of black men because I happen to be black. In my own society, as a Somali American, my brothers often walk away from their children. When they get divorced, they never seem to look back. And although lately, men from all walks of life seem to be complaining about women, blaming everything on feminism. It's so weird. I've talked about this before, but it seems to me that there are a lot of men who are joining womanhood. These brothers, these men, don't seem to talk about this. If womanhood is so bad and so terrible, and why don't you say something about these men who are joining us in our misery and miserable womanhood? We can't even have our own spaces anymore. But that's another story. In every culture, it's always the mother that stays. Where does mothers go? We don't go anywhere. We stay. We're the ones who carry the burden, if that's what we would call it. We are the ones who stick around. We never have an option. When most men from every culture actually can just walk away and disappear if they want to. I've lived in this American society for a long time, most of my life. And yes, divorce is very, very high. But usually, fathers don't abandon their children once they get divorced. They share custody. Sometimes it's 50-50. Fathers don't just disappear and walk away. There's a reason why God created a mother and father, not two men or two women, to procreate, a man and a woman. But God also gave us the free will to go our separate ways if things don't work out between us. That doesn't mean one of us should abandon his or her responsibilities to that child. I am sure the studies and researches that this man is reading is valid. Yes. But I feel like it is labeled wrong. When we say all these problems arise from kids who are raised in a single mother household, it seems as if we are blaming the mother. Kids need their fathers as much as they need their mothers. Most women don't even know we don't know how to raise boys. Especially a boy needs his father. He needs a role model. No matter how much we try to provide for them and give them everything they need, we can never fill the father's shoes. Where are these fathers? This man keeps on talking about single mother, single mother, single mother, single mother. Where are the fathers? Where are the missing men? Are they all dead? Are they? Maybe they're all dead. Of course they can't be all dead, because we wouldn't be having this conversation if they were all dead. This movement of men, I call it a manism movement. They call us a feminists. I call them manistes. Manistes. The way nowadays this movement is behaving is as if women have all the power in the world. Men are being destroyed and are taken advantage of. Men are just oppressed. Well, if they're oppressed, the matrix or whatever it is that you're talking about, it's still other men. Deal with them. If men are being oppressed, it sure as hell isn't woman who's oppressing them. It's other men that are oppressing them. So why don't you take the fight to men? Take your anger to men instead of picking on the weakest link, which is women. You can blame everything and anything on women always. In today's societies, we have men who are being rewarded for womanhood. Men who are being invited to spaces that belong to women so they can give lectures about womanhood. Men who are being rewarded for wearing dresses and acting like women, when we women need these opportunities and we're still here. And now it seems that we are being blamed for staying and raising our children. Yes, children with missing fathers have issues because they have an entire parent that's missing in action. So if you're not dead, if you are not dead, you have no reason to blame women for your own failures. Men are not the men we used to know. The men of today are not the men that build this world, that used to provide and protect their families. Men of today just follow their desires. They're either chasing skirt, chasing money, chasing whatever it is that they desire. I know there's a lot of guys on YouTube who are just talking the talk, just blame everything on women and feminism. Very, very interesting. The most disingenuous people in the world when I think about these men. Complainers. You'd think they're a small minority group that is being oppressed, facing so much aggression. You are the most powerful creatures in the world. Whatever you're doing to one another has nothing to do with us women. We've taken nothing away from men. In fact, you're taking away from us in every area. There's no reason for children to be without one of their parents just because you got divorced. This is shameful because we know that words matter. I was almost scared, I swear to God, reading the comments. Because especially when the woman said, obviously it's a very short clip, and you can tell the way it's being worded, the blame is on women. I know there are studies that says women initiate divorces. Even that is so wrong. It's so unfair. Who does these studies? It's usually men that do this. Women initiate divorces because they don't want to stay in a marriage that is dead. A man often who is not even around, who is not doing his duty, who is not taking care of business, who just oftentimes in the West, for example, they don't even want to file. It's too much money to even file for divorce. Or because they don't want to pay child support or alimony. So they don't initiate the divorce. Women initiate because they don't want to be married yet single. If they want to be single, then they'd rather just be single. They don't want to stay in this pool of misery. There is so much wrong. I can see the movements that are taking place today, the hatred that is rising towards women. Even in the West, most women, once they become mothers, their plate is so full that they'd rather stay home if the father can provide. But you don't hear that because women don't necessarily, we're too busy taking care of business. We're the ones that stay, remember? Men are good at being propagandists. They're good at driving narrative and creating labels and blowing horns with so much dishonesty. It's almost dishonorable. It actually is dishonorable. These children are not broken because they're from single motherhood. They're broken because their fathers are missing. Period. Thank you so much for watching.